All right, guys, good morning. It is 8:47 and 67.2 degrees. I am at the Green Mountain Trailhead here inside of Rocky Mountain National Park. Yeah, so I just got dropped off from Kathy over at Shadow Cliff Lodge, who was kind enough to bring me in. And now I am doing a 22, 3, 4, something like that mile slack pack from right here at Highway 34, the Green Mountain Trailhead, to Grand Lake. So this is the loop of Rocky Mountain National Park, which, as I mentioned yesterday, has been closed for 2 years on account of, well, you can probably guess why it was closed. Clearly some pretty significant fires here a couple years ago. Yeah, I mean, not a whole ton more to report than that. I'll say on the way out of Shadow Cliff, had a nice little conversation with a few hikers. There was American Joe Dirt. There was, pop quiz, Pop Tart, and then there was Mr. Green, not to be confused with my friend from the AT, Big Green. So there were those three hikers, and on our way out, ran into another guy called Cricket, who was looking for a room, but the bunkhouse is booked, all the private rooms are booked. So since my private room has what looks like maybe like a queen bed in which I slept last night, as well as a couple of sort of like twin bunks, Kathy and I devised to invite Cricket to split the cost of my private room and take the bunks. So Cricket is hanging out back in the room now, and I am hiking. So, man, lots of fire damage. This probably looked really incredible a few years ago. Anyways, I will get hiking. Hopefully there's some pretty stuff to shoot. I guess it's nice that green stuff is growing again, but it'll take a while for the trees to catch up. So anyways, yeah, we'll get going, and I'll check in with you guys a little later.
Take a train ride just to see you. Ride for hours just to please you. You don't know how much I need you.
right, y'all. 12:21 p.m. 51.8 degrees. Been a lovely hike so far. Kind of moving pretty quick now. I'm about a tenth of a mile from the highest point of the day, and from there the trail begins a rapid descent down off of this hill right next to Ptarmigan Point, which I believe is that big pile of rocks right there. Yeah, weather looks pretty good this way, but the other way, that is to say, the way I'm going, it's a totally different story. Sky's gotten pretty black. There's a pretty good, solid black wall of clouds, which is to say a black, solid wall of rain. And just about 2 or 3 minutes ago, just heard the first low, grumbling, distant, rolling thunder, which I certainly recognize as an unwelcome sound at this elevation. So I took 1 second, I threw on my poncho, and I mean, frankly, I think the only way, well, not the only way, but probably the best way to get out of this situation is just to keep moving. So, yet again, another one of my mantras for life. If not hiking, sometimes the only way out is straight through. So, I got my poncho. I know I got a warm bed. I know I got a shower, and hopefully I can get down before this storm makes it up here, but I guess we'll see. There it is. I'll see if I can get you another shot just a little closer, but might not be filming so much if it starts dumping, so I'll talk to you guys later. All right, guys, it is 4:36 p.m. and 56.6 degrees. Just popped out of the north inlet for Rocky Mountain National Park. Finished the section hike. Man, saw so many moose today. What a cool day for moose. Luckily, that storm, so it did roll in, and there was lightning up in the sky. No ground strikes that I saw, but definitely I saw some flashes. The lowest number I got to between the flash and the bang was about 5 seconds, I think, which I think, if I'm doing this right, I think that means the storm is 2.5 miles away. I mean, roughly. I think it's like half the number of seconds is the distance or something like that. Either way, I was able to get down to tree line before the lightning really kicked up, and so that was definitely good and comforting. It only rained and stormed for like 10 or 15 minutes and then kind of dried out, but then it only stayed dried out for, I don't know what, another 45 minutes or something, and then it's just been this like all too familiar Appalachian Trail East Coast drizzle all day long. This is the first day like this I've seen since getting on trail for sure, and yeah, just a wet day, which is fine. I don't mind, and again, I have a dry bed and everything to go back to. So here we are at Shadow Cliff. This is where I'll be staying again tonight. Yeah, looking forward to it. Tonight is also game 6 of Avalanche versus Tampa Bay, with the Avalanche up 3-2 over Tampa Bay. Sorry, Tampa fans. Cheering for the home team on this one. Gotta cheer for the Avalanche, but not sure whether I'm gonna go downtown and try and find like a sports bar or something to get some dinner and watch the game or what. Game will start in about an hour and a half, I think. Haven't quite decided. I know what I'm gonna do. Get in here, hang up all my wet clothes, hopefully give them a chance to dry, and then take a shower, start putting my kit together. Tomorrow I'll pick up back at the Green Mountain Trailhead and break on north towards Steamboat, which should be fun. Probably 4 days or so to get up there. I don't really know. That's, I think, all I got for today. I'm gonna go ahead, get into my room and start drying up, and I'll likely just talk to you guys tomorrow. So anyways, yeah, I guess I should say just a follow-up on Rocky Mountain. So I didn't see any rangers, I didn't see any trail maintainers. I saw a lot of evidence of a lot of work. It's very clear to me that there's a lot of people who have been doing a lot of work since those fires a couple of years ago, and they've done a really good job. There weren't nearly as many blowdowns as I had kind of feared there might be, although there were some, mostly on the trail south side of the mountain, but even then, nothing too crazy. And really, I thought the trail looked, I mean, it was pretty sad with all the burned down trees and everything, but for the most part, I thought the trail looked pretty good. So that was nice, and it was definitely a pretty section, and I'm definitely happy that I did it. So I can't explain why their website says stuff is closed, and then when you call, they say it's open, and then when you get there, there are signs that say that it's closed again or whatever. I don't really know, but you know, it all went okay, and so that's pretty good. And I hope that other hikers this year are going to be going through Rocky Mountain National Park, because I thought it was definitely worth doing. Yeah. Aside from that, I think that's it, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.